Say what you will about it, the Jazz is the unsung hero of Honda's range. No, it won't set your pulse racing, and while it's your Type Rs and your NSXs and that sort of thing that grab all the headlines, the Jazz is just sort of here, quietly doing what it does. But it does what it does very well indeed. For example, did you know that it's won all sorts of awards for things like its practicality? It's been named the most reliable car in Britain for over a decade now, and even a couple of years ago it was named the car that you're most likely to lust after on Valentine's Day. Yeah, not sure about that one. Not in that yellow anyway, but yeah. You see, one of the reasons for the Jazz's evergreen success isn't just that it's inexpensive and intimidating to use and reliable, it's also that it's just so flippin' usable. This car is longer than any other Jazz before it, and it's also had its wheelbase stretched so it's even more cavernous and practical inside. Hard to dislike them, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. You see, for now things are comfortable out the front, there's good visibility out of the windscreen, and it's also an easy car to get to grips with as well, thanks to these simple, well laid out controls and a decluttered dash that's a big improvement over the last model. Sure, it's a bit plasticky in places and a little low rent, but then it's all about value for money, and it's not really meant to rival Germans for fit and finish or any of that sort of thing. Our test model, a range top and EX Navi trim, also comes loaded up with all sorts of goodies like a Garmin sat-nav, all-around parking sensors, DAB radio and a reversing camera. Of course, if you would like to know more about the Jazz's interior, its different trim levels and whatnot, you can check out Rich's previous review by clicking on the link on screen now. But in the meantime, let's crack on, get in the back and take a look at the Jazz's real party piece, practicality. Like many Hondas, this car also comes with the awesome magic seats which flip up to unveil extra load space down here, but fold them down, sit in, and there's more than enough room here to make you question the livability of larger SUV/crossover type cars. There's loads of legroom and headroom, plus comfy seats and doors which open really wide for easy access. With 354 litres, there's more boot space in here than in many small people carriers, and it trumps most hatchbacks by around 70 litres or so. The opening is low and well proportioned, so you should be able to get even large and heavy items in with ease. Fold those magic seats down and there's 1,314 litres of space, along with handy things like a luggage net and lashing points to secure loose bits and bobs. Simple engine lineup to choose from as well, because there's only one engine, a naturally aspirated 1.3 litre petrol with exactly 101 brake horsepower. There's no Honda VTEC yo stuff, as I'm sure you would imagine, but it is very smooth and very refined around town, which is more or less what you're going to want it for. Now, we have already tested this car with a standard manual gearbox, but this one comes with the optional CVT automatic, and man, this CVT. I'm not normally one to rag on CVTs because there are quite a few that I actually like, but the droning, power-sucking qualities of this one, it's like a Dementor's kiss. I do have to be fair though, it's an easy car to drive, and the Jazz is quite an easy-going vehicle anyway. It can be usefully agile when it has to because it's quite sharp and the steering is quite responsive, but in all honesty they're going to spend most of their lives just moseying up and down the road anyway, and well, there's nothing wrong with that. In that respect, the CVT is probably the gearbox of choice for this car, even if it isn't the most exciting. It's also more economical than the manual as well. Honda says that this car can return up to 57.6 miles per gallon with 114 grams per kilometre of CO2, so that's about 2 miles per gallon more than the manual and 6 grams per kilometre less. If there is one little niggle that I have about the Jazz though, it's how much it costs. As standard it starts from £13,500, which I know doesn't sound like an awful lot in the grand scheme of things, but consider this, that it is nearly £3,500 more expensive than its main rival, the Nissan Note. This car starts from £17,855, while the yellow paintwork is a £500 option, so as tested, it's £18,355. But is it worth the extra cash? Well, if you're looking for a compact but practical, reliable hatchback that's modern but not too complicated, then yeah, it's probably worth a look. It's extremely fit for purpose, and no, although it's one that you're probably not going to fall in love with, it's still a very usable, very clever car. But what's your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.